Let's go live. They said they're ready. Oh boy. It's been a while. The internet was jacked up. Mostly because of my own. Yes, this is a bend in the coax cable that comes out of the wall. And apparently, over time, this little 90-degree bend was not good for the cable. That's why we were having intermittent issues. But it's fixed, and we're back. And we got a storm rolling in yet again. For the how many day of in a row, I don't know. But here's hoping we get to keep power the whole time. But I think we've got plenty of time. Yes, we're doing a GRAMPS live tonight. It's not a Two Brothers Fishing podcast because this is me and you guys. Never did. Yeah, let's start the show with my favorite saying from a very special dude. Man, let's roll back up and do a roll call because that's what we do on Gramps Live. We got to shout out the fishing fam. Damn, man, y'all been chatting for a minute. I mean, like for the last half an hour. I was out there trying to hurry up and get the yard mowed. Like I just told Jeremy, I was probably mowing a little dangerously fast on my hill trying to get done before A, this live, and B, the storm rolls in. Because I want it done because it's supposed to rain again tomorrow, but we got Monday, of course, took Monday off, and then we got the 4th of July on Tuesday, and I want to be able to try to hit the water again on Monday. Man, first comment I see, of course, our good friend next door in Ohio, Sly Fox Fishing. We got Cairo, we got Pac-Man, we got Josh, we got Brendan over at Brown Bait Co., we got our buddy Frank, Brian Rand, man, just everybody popping in, sharing some love. Our good friend OEF5, Gran just walked in. She's been over at the Grandbabe's place all day watching the Witcher marathon with Chauncey and Hunter. I don't know if Hunter was there, but I know Chauncey was. We got Tim Tweet in the house, Tom Brewster, Scott Vermonter. I can't even talk. You guys got me kind of, what's the word? Verklempt. He's overclimped. Heather Duche, Douglas Fanning, Dave Richardson, Grandpa Woody. Fishing's in the house, I'm sure. Cooler Lit AP 120, rolling in the Kayak. Our good friend Chad Hoover in the house. Michael Bradley, Stephen Guthrie, Daniel Pierce. Man, you guys never today did I think. This is so awesome. I mean, I just kind of make the content I like to make, even though it's not the content I want to make. I just do a lot of teaching and stuff like that. We started the basic fishing videos, and then we got Ronald in the house, and currently in the series of it's Chad's talking about hot in Alabama. I can imagine. It was like I was fishing yesterday. I should have got up early and got off the water early, but no, I got on the water about 11 and I fished till dark. And I mean, I was dehydrated so much. And Jeremy was as well, because he was trying to ensure that he finished in a top spot on John Cruz's knucklehead team to make sure that he got a spot down there, even though he's still banging him out trying to get on Team Gramps. But I mean, me and Jeremy were talking. We're like, how much smack talk would be, and you think about it, that'd be a formidable team having John Cruz and Jeremy and whoever else he picks up on Gunnersville. They could lay some smack down. But of course, I'd love to have Jeremy on my team. But it ain't for the lack of trying. We know this. I mean, we know that there's so many of you guys out there playing in knucklehead, whether you're doing it just for fun or trying to earn a spot on the team. Man, there's hammers out there and they're dropping big, big, big fish. In fact, today, so John Cruz, Chad said he talked to John Cruz and he's getting ready to start talking about it more too. That's going to be awesome. So, Jeremy's already won his spot on John Cruz's team. So that'd be good. And Matt's going to be there as Matt chefed it up last year for the Veterans Day thing at Chad's, which this is like going to be the second one of. And anybody gets some of OEF5's barbecue. He's fun on the water watching him fish and doing his thing, but I tell you what, he likes to throw it down when it comes to the barbecue. That is faux show. We're looking forward to it. If you're in the Midwest, July, what did we say, boys? 15th, we're doing a Freedom Squad get-together. Be on the south around, I'll say it's just south of Indy around Camp Atterbury. We're also using this as a good opportunity. It's our inaugural or first, whatever you want to call it, our first Freedom Squad gathering to get the group together and let people come and say hey and visit. But we're also using it as a farewell for our good buddy Ralph, OEF5, Mr. Army Outdoors Master Sergeant, who's getting ready to PCS from Fort Knox, Kentucky, out to Fort Irwin, California, where he will be taking over a first sergeant at a transportation company. But we have thoroughly enjoyed getting to know Ralph over the last couple of years, spending time on the water with him, watching him in the chats. He's probably out fishing right now, knowing him. But Ralph is such a good dude, and we're going to miss him. But, I mean, the cool thing is with him being part of the Army Bass thing that's going on and a member of Freedom Squad, when he gets out there, he can spread the word to more military folks and veterans as well. And, you know, Freedom Squad just has that much more reach around the nation. So it's going to be really cool. It's going to be really cool, but it's going to be kind of sad because, you know, in the military, we all know this. We all had to PCS, and it stands for Permanent Change of Station for those who are not aware. But it just means that for him, he's going to get to go out and you know, just meet another bunch of cool people along his career. And a lot of the people that you meet along the way in your military career become lifelong friends. I still keep in touch to this day with several guys and gals that I served with. I actually married one. But I mean, watching everybody go through their life, their careers, and then go on and, you know, wife and kids or husband and so forth and so on, you know, it's just an awesome thing. But man, never did I think when I sat down a few years ago out at a lake on a dock with the lake in the background, talking about my grandfather and talking about the great opportunity that we have in this country with all of our national parks, our natural resources, the places we have, the things that we have available to us. Never did I thought when I sat down and made that very first As Fishing with Gramps video that we would be here a couple years later, a couple hundred videos later, 25,000 Fishing Fam family members along the way. I actually had to run out to the truck and dig out my original American Legacy fishing hat. And generally, this is the one I wear when I'm on the water because it's old, nasty, stained. Graham keeps giving me new ones for when we go to, you know, shows and when we go to shows and you know, like when we went to the Classic and stuff like that too. But I had to go dig the old boy out. I have to thank Graham early on partnering up with Fishing with Gramps. I need to thank our good friend Tom Brubaker over at Lose and Strike King for all of his love and support. And we're actually going to have him on, hopefully locking in Wednesday. We're going to do a special edition Wednesday, this coming Wednesday at 7 p.m. And he's going to do what he does, give us his pre-ICAST, you know, preview. And then we're also going to do the drawing for the Knucklehead June winner. And that way we can, you know, do that drawing for the Lose Tier 1 rod and reel combo. You put it together and Tom will ship it to you. But we're trying to lock in for 7 p.m. on Wednesday. When he texted me last, he said anytime after Tuesday. So we're going to catch him again before ICAST so we can get a little sneak peek and do that giveaway for the June Knucklehead. And now we're in July. And the July Knucklehead series is kicking off. And our good friend Solidus, who is Alex Sterling, that me, Jeremy, met at the KBF National Championship last year. He's a good friend of OEF 5. And we met Solidus and Jayway at the KBF NC, and of course hit it off. And Solidus is a big supporter of Freedom Squad. that's the only reason why he's fishing the Fishing with Gramps thing, because he'd like to, get a shot to come hang out at Chad's, and at the KBF headquarters for the Knucklehead, for the Hero Cup. But he actually started out the day, man, dude skipped a wacky rig up under a tree and dropped a 22-inch bass on the board first day of July. Talk about celebrating 25,000 subscribers. And then Solidus drops a hammer to kick off the July, the final Team Gramps, kickoff for Knucklehead. So I tell you what, I tell you what, I've had a lot of fun. Now I'm a little tired right now, and I've been fishing quite a bit because with Jeremy's possible upcoming surgery over the winter, the national championship next year, we don't know what his arm's going to look like. So Jeremy and I decided this summer that when we found out that news, we were going to do everything we could to qualify for the KBF State Challenge Series Championship, which is in October, a month before the Hero Cup in November. So we want to go fish that. It's a good pre-fishing event for Knucklehead, and then the next national championship if Jeremy's arm is good. But Jeremy really wants to go try, and he's going to use the State Challenge Series as a means to really see what he can do, and he's going to push his limits. And I said, you know what, I'm going to try to qualify, and I'll go and film the adventure and follow you around. Sure, I'll fish some too, but the focus will be on Jeremy and to capture Jeremy's ride to try to go do this. And since Jeremy's put his mind to doing this in the state of Indiana, he's come close to winning it a couple of times, and he doesn't travel down to the Big Fish Lake where a lot of these hammers pulling a lot of their stuff. And but he's finished like second, third, fourth. He's been in the top 5 every month that he's doing it. So I mean, he's in it again this month. And he's been close, but he's trying to maximize his points so that when we go to State Challenge Series Championship, he could try to win the whole thing. And Chad, if I recall what you said in your message today that went out to all of KBF, the winner, I think, of the State Challenge Series Championship rolls their ass right into the 10, which is that Saturday right after the KBF National Championship. So, man, Jeremy goes on there and gets on a roll. Hey, he can end up in the 10. Who knows? That would be incredible. But we have that adventure planned. And of course, the thing that means the most to me right after that, well, I mean, up there with it, Veterans Day weekend, the Hero Cup. I can't wait for the Hero Cup. Everybody out there fishing in the Knucklehead Series, man, this is going to be a gathering for the ages. If you want to know what me, Jeremy, and OEF5 felt like when we went to national championship and met all these, kayaking hammers and pros, man, this is just going to be another one of those, except Chad Hoover, Fluke Master, Wendell Fishing. Alex Rudd had to drop out. Understandably, we all know the situation. I couldn't even imagine, couldn't fathom. John Cruz is going to be there. Larry Melton Jr. is going to be there. And he's going to have some news on one of the other teams. There'll be some adjustments, I believe, but I'll let him, announce that when the time is right. But man, the Knucklehead Bass Fishing Series is going to be huge, and this is only the first year. Imagine the kind of people that we can get in and do this even more next year too. It makes it fun, whether you're fishing from the bank or a kayak. It teaches you kind of the ropes and how we do this stuff. So if you ever want to get, jump into some of the other higher end kayak tournaments, if you don't, we get it, because we know, recreational fishing is kind of what we all love. So Catch 22 gives you a little bit of a competitive, if you're, duking it out with your buddies. The Knucklehead's just kind of another level. And but if you want to try your competitive, in the state or whatever, this is just kind of like a great training ground. But if not, it's still a great way to go up, catch fish, and talk smack with your buddies. Me, Jeremy, and Matt, and our Bobby, we do this all the time. And it's like this month in the State Challenge Series, Jeremy was up there in the top 3 again, and then Matt catches his PB after coming back from Disney. catches his PB, and then goes on to lay the smack down on some more fish and ends up with a 5th place finish in Indiana. Incredible. I think I was like 7th or something. I just couldn't find him. But man, they put the smackdown on the fish again too. So that was really awesome. So I mean, it's been fun. Yeah, Army Outdoors was there. He missed a nice 3 to 4 pounder banged off of his trolling motor. It's a disadvantage you have of being in a boat, bro. Oh man, but I tell you what, watching Matt hold that and pull that fish out of the water while he was still shaking. I still got to put video clips together of that too. I've been behind on editing, just been focused so hard on fishing and trying to get all the qualification stuff done. Now I'm not fishing any more derbs for like 2 months. I think I have one more local for the grubby that I need to fish to qualify for the championship. But after that, I got videos to make and I need to relax. We've really, really been going at it hard. Mike, I appreciate you. My old partner, Mike Brock. I love seeing my old boater buddy up there. He still lays a smack down on him, too. Still going to get you in a kayak one of these days, homeboy. And just to show you some, yep, we have one left for Brush Creek, and that's it. And then we'll both be qualified for the Grubby Championship that's somewhere in between all the other traveling we're going to be doing. But I tell you what, if Brush fishes like it's been fishing, we're going to have to go do some offshore stuff. Slap Fox said he had a 20-inch bass hooked, got some treetops, and lost it earlier this week. I about cried. Bro, I told Jeremy yesterday. Oh, I called him twice. I had one run me up under a log, and these bigger bass are smart and they're educated. Straight under the log and spit a worm. I never even got a hook set in them. And another one, I was throwing the new Strike King tungsten Thunder Cricket next to a brush pile. And I mean, this dude thumped it immediately and then went right under the brush pile. By the time I went, wee, I was like, I got the brush pile. But I mean, twice I got to watch that rod bend and just could not. There's already a lot of knucklehead smack talking going on. But yeah, it'd be fun to see all the teams. But I mean, man, it's going to be a blast. I am really, really looking forward to, and Chad's going to have some more news about the knucklehead stuff as we get closer that way as the season wraps up. Don't forget, if you put 5 fish on the board, you can still go compete to work your way on one of the Hero Cup teams. If not, just come and hang out with us. I would love to see this young lady, come. She wins all these giveaways, and she's got a kayak and she's got a mock crush combo, and she knows how to fish. And I'd love to see her come to Gunnersville and hang out with us. I'm just saying, But yeah, me and Wendell, Darren over at Wendell Fishing, we know everybody's going to have all these pros and Joes on their teams. We're going to go have some fun. It doesn't matter. Like I said, if I walk away with a plate of OEF 5s, that freaking chicken, oh God, it's so good. And he wasn't even trying. I'm telling y'all, that's gonna be worth the price of admission. There is no price. Just show up. Jeremy's gonna be making some baits and bringing stuff. Oh, who knows? Woo! I can't wait. Man, I'm telling y'all, I think the thunderstorm kind of settled down a little bit. Here's hoping. Man, I don't even know what to say. I was gonna keep this one short tonight. Braves win again. Yeah, it's been a good day. But it seems like I can go on and talk forever too. But I haven't even had dinner yet. And her husband hears about Gunnersville every day. It's all good. And like I said, I love the fact that we're, every year we know Veterans Day weekend, we're going to be doing something, right? We know from now on, we know that our annual gathering of gatherings will be down there at KBF headquarters in Ditto Landing in Huntsville, Alabama, to go fish, fellowship, and have fun with a lot of great, great people. And you can come out, pay tribute to all your favorite veterans that you know and all of our homeland heroes, because bottom line, this is what we're doing this for. But around the Midwest, we're going to try to keep, start and, try to do an annual Freedom Squad meetup. So we get members of the fishing fam and other people coming from around, just to say, hey, get together, fish. We're actually going to do, I'm going to tell y'all, Beaver Bottom, the location that we picked. You can't camp there because you can't camp around Cap Atterbury, because Debo is actually asking about that. And we're going to work on finding some campgrounds, because in the future, we might move. Well, I say might. We'll probably end up moving this to like one of the state forests or Hoosier National Forest, so we can be part of a body of water where we can make it maybe a weekend thing if you want to come down and camp and hang out, because Jeremy and Matt and I want to do a lot of that too. I think, and you're going to see a lot of that too, because I know one of the things that Chad's going to have going on down there at the HQ for fish shops is when he starts up camp ops. And so you're going to start seeing us rigging up our trucks and coming up with tents and getting all that stuff too. But, who knows? So Brown Baco wants to know when y'all coming down south. I'm telling you, over the next couple of years, when I move away from like the tournament stuff, because I've kind of done that, Jeremy and I want to get out and travel more. And, we want to come to Georgia. We want to come, we know so many people in so many places. With Jeremy and I both working with Monster Bass and American Legacy, and, all these, we want to leverage the people that we have around the country so that we can go to Gunnersville. We can go to places in Georgia and, maybe go see Fluke Master and our buddy Josh Moody and, folks around the country, and start making content with Two Brother Outdoors, where we truly get outdoors and go take some time, do some camping and things like that. But if you watch OEF5's last stream on Twitch, it's at Beaver Bottom where we're going to be. It's got a nice long bank and dam. It's actually got a fishing pier on it. But the cool thing about it, is a lot of grass. So yes, we're even going to have like a frog fishing fish off. So everybody wants to fish from the bank, or if you want to hop in my Cadillac, you can do that. Jay Wood says he needs to win a catch board. You know what, homeboy? Shoot me an email, fishermangramps@gmail.com. You just won your first catch board. I will have one sent out to you as soon as possible. And I know I'm behind on my last prize giveaway. It's been sitting in the back of my truck, and I have not been to the post office. But there's tonight's first winner is Jay Wood. Shoot me an email, fishermangramps@gmail.com, and I will get a catch board out to you. Speaking of catch boards, I am going to, if you're looking for the Merca boards, you better get your order in over at Catch, because they are now making them and shipping them. But our good friends over at Catch, and I love Duke and Nick, they actually took and they engraved the Freedom Squad logo on the back of two of them, and they sent one out for Jeremy and I. Now, what about Matt? Well, Matt, if you recall, went up to Catch with Chad and Fluke Master, and while he was up there, they actually custom made him one, did the engraving on, with the logo, and then they put his name and stuff on the side. No, we didn't get any custom engraving on the sides of ours because the machine that does that has been kind of jacked up. But they didn't want to sit on these boards. They wanted us to have them in our hands for 4th of July. So Duke, Nick, thank you guys. I mean, I'm telling you, because of you guys, I get to meet all these different people that we work with. And, and I say work, but I mean, because of the fishing family right here. And, I just started making videos. We're working with American Legacy Fishing. We're working with Monster Bass. We're working with Do It Molds. Lose and Strike King, and in the past TRC Covers and others. I mean, I can't forget my favorite orange of all, the Old Town Kayaks, Ryan, Lilly, and crew up there in Maine. And you guys have helped open a lot of the doors and made a lot of these things, possible just by clicking on a video that you might find interesting. And I know you guys don't, sometimes if you don't care about how to wire a trailer, but somebody does, if you don't care about, a deck system in a truck, somebody does, I try to make the videos that might pertain to somebody, and you guys will get something out of. But for the folks like Caro and Sly Fox, the reason I'm actually in the middle, And trust me, I wouldn't have taken the time to do the wiring video and the repair stuff on my kayak trailer. I wouldn't have taken the time to make those videos if I didn't explode the leaf springs on my trailer and cause myself to have to do that. But because of you guys, you know, I'm actually working through this beginner kayak series video, which we're going to kick back up into this next week. For those of you who just got your first fishing kayak, how to rig it out, how to, you know, talk about all the accessories and stuff that I use, share what I've picked up and learned all the way, tell you what I've wasted money on and what's a good deal so that you can make, you know, informed decisions when you're outfitting your first fishing kayak. And, you know, it's like Mr. Ferg is in the house. Welcome, 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 good sir. Glad to have you here. We're all a big fan of Carolyn. That is 100% faux show. But again, I want to thank you guys. And again, we're not gonna ramble all night long. I just wanted to stop and say thanks and get on live tonight. Be here Wednesday, 7 p.m. If that's not the date and time, of course, I'll post it up on all the socials when we have Mr. Tom from Lose and Strike King on to give us a preview on, you know, and Daniel, you're 100% right. And you guys are who I'm thinking of when I'm making these videos. And I'm actually writing out scripts to make sure I don't forget anything. It's going to be multi-parts, and there's going to be a lot, because again, I want you guys to be the most informed when you go out and buy a decision. You guys know that I roll in an Old Town kayak. But again, if that doesn't fit your butt, and that's the way we do it, then there's Bonafide, there's Hobie, there's Native. There's all these good kayak brands out there that would suit you. But I always tell everybody, get involved in a demo days and go find the one that suits your butt. That's really what it comes down to, the one you feel safe in, you know, so forth and so on. Cairo did that last year when she ended up in her kayak. And yeah, the old town fam, you know, we love chasing around those Bonafide guys, but then we watch the Bonafide guys catch a 21-inch, almost 6-pound monster while he's paddling. And that's one thing we love about OEF 5. He still does it. You don't need motors, you don't need pedals. You know, Matt literally just showed you that you can go out and paddle in a kayak, even with a bad shoulder, and go out and catch monster fish. And we have a damn good time when we do it. But I mean, I tell you, I love being able to sit there and be a part of that too. You know, and that's the good thing about when you meet up with folks and friends and you spend time on the water with each other. Man, it doesn't matter who does what. You just get out and have a good time and get on the water more. And that's what we're going to be doing a whole lot more of down the road. But again, we're going to keep sharing our adventures with you guys as we roll around to, you know, different events, different, you know, championships, whatever. You know, it's just demos days are always the hottest of the year with no breeze. Yeah, it kind of works out that way, doesn't it? But, you know, that's what you really want to do, so you don't keep spending money, trying to find the right thing. If you've got the money, and we get it, sometimes you end up in the Teton Lifetime. So Jeremy started in. Well, no, I won't even go that far. Before that, we had the Walmart sit-ins, and I think there's still probably one back behind Dad's shack somewhere, or shed. But I mean, you know, you got to ride your own ride, and that's just the way it goes. Everybody's adventure is a little bit different. It's not everybody. Yeah, and that happens a lot. You know, Michael Bradley says, I met a guy at the ramp today. I actually offered to let me demo his Hobie Pro Angler. And, you know, that's the way we are. I mean, if you ever meet me at a ramp and you want to see what it's like rolling around in the Old Town Autopilot 120, I will hand you the remote, give you the instructions, and send you on your way. Mr. OEF5 actually got some of that love when he was down, but it wasn't mine. It was Chad's when we were down at Veterans Day weekend last weekend. And, you know, he climbed in and had a good time too. Was Chad want to say, can you give aways a custom catch board too? Hey, if you want to do a giveaway, we can do a giveaway. You want to do it here? Or you want to do it on your chan? It doesn't matter to me, but if you want to do a giveaway, I will have a second drawing, and we can definitely do that too, because I'm giving away a Shimano SLX A from American Legacy Fishing. Wednesday, we're giving away that Lose Tier 1 rod and reel combo. And if Chad wants to do another custom giveaway tonight, we will definitely do that too, because I know he's in well with the boys at Catch for sure. I got to get the old Freedom Squad Yeti up here because I need some agua. I'm going to share a little bit of knowledge with you guys that Chad shared with me. And, it's goofy shit that he and I talk about like this too, but we're trying to help each other, obviously, as we're working through our weight loss stuff. I've moved to like Mountain Dew Zero, Gatorade Zero, all these zeros, right? Because we've all heard diet drinks, aspartame and all that. Aspartame actually makes you want to eat more because it helps, it like actually pushes like cravings on you. Chad was doing some research and found out the actual zero drinks are just as not good for you, if that's an English way of saying that. Turns out if your body thinks it's getting sugar and you don't give it sugar, it releases certain hormones or things for your body to combat that sugar. And that's actually, again, a little bit detrimental to your, weight loss challenge. So the best thing is if you run a Mountain Dew, well, you just drink the Mountain Dew and suck it up and, deal with the calories. But if you don't, the zeros aren't any better. So there's a little weight loss tip. Chad shared that with me. And since then, I've literally been water and tea. And I actually asked Chad, hey, what are we going to drink on hot days to replenish our bodies, instead of Gatorades? And he said Pedialyte. So I started carrying Pedialyte with me on the water. And that's, that's the way to do it too. But I have not had a cup of coffee in 2 months. And I haven't had a soda of any kind since probably 3 or 4 weeks ago when Chad told us all that. So, just letting y'all know too. So if you're like me and Chad and working on trying to sculpt down and be getting a little bit better shape, this just is one of those things. Don't think you're doing something healthier because it says diet or zero on it. I want to share that quick little nugget with you since we're here. Let's go ahead and get this StreamYard giveaway going for the American Legacy Fishing Shimano SLX A. And lemon water is the best first thing in the AM. I will tell you, I've been getting my kind of vitamins and some of my nutrition through Ensure. And yep, I'm that old. I'll drink an Ensure in the morning, and that's my meal replacement. That is my breakfast. And why no coffee? Because it actually jacks with my stomach on some other medication I'm on. So unless I put a bunch of sweetener in coffee for whatever reason, whenever I started this new medication a couple months ago, it really, really just jacks with my stomach. So no coffee unless I put a lot of crap in it. So that's no reason. It's not that I don't want to have coffee. It's just it jacks with my stomach, and it's like Starbucks level of sweet. Paul Casper says he lost 42 pounds in 1 month. I've seen people do that on a couple of different meal plan things that Jim Strunk is a coach for. I actually did that for a little bit and lost a bunch of weight, but for me, it's not maintainable. My goal is to get fit by eating correctly, and I'm doing my DDP yoga, which is actually helping me get my whole body stronger too. Yeah, I'd be mean without my coffee. Oh, but I'm kind of past it now. So once I got used to not having all the caffeine all the time, hey, it's one of those things too. But yep. So we were gonna do a giveaway, weren't we? So let's go ahead and get a hashtag going. And yeah, I've already started the thing too. So hashtag fishing fam. And after we do this giveaway, Chad says he wants to give away another catch board, a custom catch board. So yeah, you cannot beat that. Love the guys up at Catch. They do just an awesome job. They've come out with all kinds of new parts and pieces for various kayaks, especially a lot of my Old Town kayak, using their aluminum engraving stuff too. So replacing some parts that maybe weren't as sturdy because they're made of polycarbonate or whatever. First person to comment with catch or you pick. I'll do a drawing that way. Once we get this one done, we'll let the randomizer do it for us just because it makes it fair across the board. But for now, just hashtag fishing fam. And then we'll open up a catch drawing afterwards too. Thanks to our good friends, Chad And again, let me thank Chad and KBF for sponsoring Fishing with Gramps Knucklehead with a couple of Dakota lithium batteries for our giveaways. And our prize for the July Knucklehead giveaway will be this Dakota Lithium Power Box 10. And let me tell you how handy these damn things are. I have one of these, and I actually flattened my lawnmower today. And normally, when I want to run my air pump, I have to plug it into the cigarette lighter of my truck. Nah, plug it right into the Dakota Lithium Power Box and pump that thing right back up. Didn't have to drag all my stuff back out. And yeah, so again, thank you, Chad and KBF, for sponsoring Team Gramps with a couple of giveaways this season. That is incredible. And our first winner of the first Dakota Lithium was the 23 amp hour battery that Mr. OEF5 won, and he keeps that in his boat. And it's a great way to charge other stuff. But with the 2 USB ports in it, he can run his phone, his GoPros, and any extra electronics that he wants to all day long too. So really appreciate Chad and KBF for coming through and sponsoring Team Gramps with a couple of prizes like that too. And don't forget, even if you don't fish in them, sign up for at least one. Sign up for at least one so you can be in the drawing for the Old Town Fishing Kayak at the end of the Knucklehead season. Okay. Sly Fox says I need to look back at where'd it go? I need a board. I can't enter any online tourneys because I can never find one or for one of those. Sell it before you get paid. You know what? I'm going to send you one of mine. So we've already got 2 polycarbonates. And since I just got another one of these in, I have my yellow polycarbonate. So Blind Eye Fishing, shoot me an email at fishingwithgramps@gmail.com, and I will mail you out my yellow polycarbonate catch board that I normally use in the summertime. But since I've got all these Freedom Squad boards, I will definitely take care of you. And it's funny because I'm actually going to take the fence off of the one that Duke sent me, and I'm going to put it on my original America board because it's got my KBF National Championship sticker on it, and that one actually means something to me. So I don't want to give that away or give that up. So I'm going to take and switch the fence off of the one they engraved and put it on my original America board. So yeah, that way I'm going to have the best of both worlds. So again, we're going to do a random draw with the giveaway tool for the catch board that Chad's going to give away. Just keep it fair for everybody. And that way everybody has a shot to win because the custom ones are really nice. But they get hot in the summertime too, so you got to be careful there. Nope, it's all good, dude. It's they've been busy, and it's hard sometimes to get find some in stock too. So trust me. But you know what? I don't mind. I was going to do another big bait package giveaway, but we've made it a couple of catch boards. They're inexpensive, and I want you guys playing in Team Gramps. If you get a board, do me a favor and at least join Catch 22 and spend the rest of the year uploading fish to Fish Ops Catch 22. If you want to join in the Knucklehead thing, do that as well. But if I'm sending you a board, please take a time, download Fishing Chaos on your phone, and participate in the Fish Ops Catch 22. We want to set a bigger record than we set last year, where we caught over 22,000 fish in 2022. And this year, we want to make it even better. So if I send you a board, that's my only ask is join Catch 22, sign up, and upload 22 fish between now and the end of the season. It's my only ask. Yes, you can message me on Facebook. That's just fine because I live on Facebook too. Chad also wants to give away 2 signed copy of his book after the board. Hey, we're down with that too because I still have the Freedom Squad copy that I need to sit down and read too. But Chad's going ham on us tonight. It's a really good book. the fish he caught on the cover of that book is just a couple of miles away from where we're going to be meeting up with Freedom Squad. So where are we at with the giveaway? Here I said I was only going to go 30 minutes, and it's already 7:40. We got 37 people entered in to Carol just capped so hard all the air in the room is gone. Man, I'm just missing out on the chat. Oh, my goodness, my goodness. I had to give a shout out. I saw Sam Jones in here. Hey, brother, thanks for popping in. It's always good to see you. Sam is like a behind the scenes kayaking guru. There's Jeremy. Have you been lurking this whole time, or have I just not seen your name pop up yet? I can't believe I hadn't seen him in the comments yet either. I was BSing with him before we went live. But okay, so let's go ahead. Oh my goodness, I'm scrolling up and down trying to see what I'm missing. And okay, there was where Jeremy popped in earlier. Man, everybody, you guys just got me flustered tonight. It's been such a great to wake up today and see this on July 1st. My goodness, just what a day. Oh my gosh. So let's go ahead and share that screen. Present. I know how to do this. I'll talk out loud because that's such a great way to watch. Giveaway tool. Here we go. Share. Make sure. There we go. Oh, look. Hey, there's me and Jeremy's backgrounds from the other one too. All right. So we've got everybody in here. Make sure hashtag fishing fam. I will give you guys a minute and then we will draw. If we let's get this to 40 folks entered. Let's get it 40 folks. Okay, Blind Eye says he's already got Fishing Chaos loaded because of the Monster Bass tourney. So you've already got a little bit of you've done this a little bit before too. So that's perfect as well. I keep telling Rick he needs to do some more of those, and he says he's going to. Where are we at? Giveaway tool 38. Come on now, let's get this to 40. We need 40 people. Hashtag fishing fam. Let me refresh the page. Just make sure it's doing what it do. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Did I just jack that all up? Oh, that was so dumb. That was so dumb. I don't think it's. Oh, all right. Well, I'm a dumbass. So everybody type hashtag fishing fam again because I refreshed the page. Apparently, you can't do that. So we're at 17. Let's get it to 40. Lesson learned. That's another little tip I'll pass on to Debo and the boys. About don't refresh the stream or you will jack it all up. I didn't do this on purpose. I really want to get out of here and go make some dinner. I think I'm going to have a healthy choice tonight, maybe, or maybe throw a steak on or something. I don't know. Oh, we need some water, man. I haven't live streamed in so long. It is so good to see you all back in here. And so we're already back up to 31. Hashtag fishing fam because Gramps is a dumbass. And hit the refresh button, and then we'll do this one when we hit 40, and then we will jump over and give away a custom catch board. And did Chad really say that he wants to give away a couple books? That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Now I'm going to go ahead and scroll while we're waiting. We're up to 36. Jay Witt said he got shut down halfway through the second month. Oh, that sucks. What happened? Did wife not let you go fish? Did work get in the way? I know that happens to a lot of people too, because I've had several people who work like construction or electric. They've, because of all the storms and everything, just haven't really been able to get on the water as much as they wanted to. But I appreciate everybody who did sign up for all four, because that actually gives you 4 entries into the kayak drawing at the end of the season. So when I get where are we at? Are we up to 39? Oh, we're almost right back where we started. Oh, we're back better. One more. Let's get one more person in here. Oh, hit the like button. I appreciate you. Let's get one more person in here. Hashtag fishing fam. Yeah, it's been crazy. I mean, I've been fishing quite a bit, but not as much as I thought it would be. But then, I go out and I start, working on, breaking trailers and have to spend weekends trying to fix them just so I can haul them around. And damn near killed myself during mayhem trying to truckload my Cadillac into the truck. Yeah, Southwest Indiana said the storms are moving here. It's pretty strong. That's why I was, really been kind of talking fast to try to get this to get this. James, you did Fish and Fa. I need you to get Fish and Fam in there. Let's make sure everybody hashtag Fish and Fam so that we can get this hashtag Fish and Fam. We got it. There it is, 40. Let's go ahead and get this drawing done. And tonight we're going to congratulate. You're going to send me an email to fishermangramps@gmail.com. Douglas Fannin, tell me that you're in here and tell me that you're a resident of the lower United States, because that's one of our that's one of our giveaway rules. We don't fish out of country because it costs quite a bit to try to ship stuff out of the country. But let me know that you're in the lower 48 and that you're here. But congrats, and shoot me an email to fishermangramps@gmail.com. And then we will go back one and do hashtag catch for making stuff so awesome. Yep, somebody's texting me. I must have jacked something up. Comments. Let's get rid of the banner. And back to comments. Who's texting me now? Chad is doing the big away. Chad is doing big away on Instagram. KBF Instagram. Oh, okay. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Chad. Haven't been watching. So make sure everybody gets on Instagram if you want to get on one of those books, and follow Chad and get in on that giveaway. Thanks for clarifying that for me, Matt. I appreciate you, brother. I know you guys always have my back. Everybody hashtag catch to get a custom catch board from Catch Products right here in the lovely Midwest, courtesy of our good friend Chad Hoover and Kayak Bass Fishing. And you can take and use that catch board. Join us in Fish Ops Catch 22, which is by far all of Freedom Squad's favorite charity event of the season. Raises awareness. It gets people out having a good time. Gets you a little smack talking going on with your buddies. And, it makes it fun, too. And I think Jeremy, again, is kicking all of our arses in. I got to pull up Fishing Chaos now. We're waiting for everybody to type in hashtag catch. But I'm going to have to pull up the catch log. And where am I at? It's a Trail Club, feature, KBF tournaments. Where is it at? Hashtag Fish Ops Catch 22 challenge for 23. And if I scroll down to the state of Indiana, Jeremy, I think, is well over his goal. I think he said he wanted to get 410 inches. He is at 411 inches already. His smallest fish of the 22 is a 1725, and he's got 120 and a half inch fish, 220 and a quarter inch fish, and a 20 incher, and a ton of 19s, 18s, and 17s. So Jeremy has been laying the smacketh down when it comes to catch 22 yet again, kicking Matt and I's butts. Daniel Pierce is in fourth with 396. And where am I at? Geez, I'm all the way down to 14th, 347 and a half. And Matt is right behind me in 15th with 344. So we still got some work to do. But we caught our 22 fish, and it's been a good time. So we're at 38 entries for the catch board. Go ahead and Daniel says 400 is your catch goal. I think that's where I was trying to get. I had to go back and watch my goals video, but I need some work because, man, I haven't caught any. I don't think I caught anything like 17s or 18s very much this last month. It was a struggle. Scott is ahead of me. Yep, I'm sure a lot of people are ahead of me. It's been June was sucked for me. I mean, I was in the KBF monthly and I made it into the top 10, but I don't think. Did I even have an 8? I think I had 1 or 2 18-inch fish. I didn't have any 19s or 20s. It's been kicking my butt the last month or so. But I, didn't fish a whole lot either, but whatever. I still want to go out and catch some. And my goal is to, obviously break my PB. That's the next big thing. Now that I got my 22 fish, I've qualified for both the NCs and the State Challenge Series, championship. My next goal, since we got the PB Smalley earlier in the year, my next goal is to get that PB on the catch board, which I need something bigger than a 21, and bigger than a 21. And of course, we can't go without saying what the biggest goal of 2023 was, right? You guys go ahead and throw the emoji in the damn comments because I know you've just been waiting on it. That's right. We caught the fish that we needed to catch before my birthday. And that was the biggest goal of the year. So, yeah, I didn't have to throw that stupid Christmas party gone bad thing anymore. And we got to give away the rest of those things to our good friend over at Sly Fox Fishing. All right. Hey, we got all the entries in. Let's see, how do I add you back? Bloop. There we go. We got 40 in the catch. So I will go ahead and do a drawing. Again, you're going to email me, fishingwithgramps@gmail.com, and I will text your information to Chad so he can do his thing. Yes, we got the frogfish out of the way. Jeremy says cookies are healthier. That is a lie. All right, let's go ahead and draw. And if it's a member of Freedom Squad, I will redraw again because that's the way we roll. Tom Brewster. There we go. Tom, I think you've emailed me before, so I know who you are. Email me again just to make sure I got it. You are the winner of the custom catchboard. Thanks to Chad Hoover at Kayak Bass Fishing. That is awesome. So now we can go ahead and close out the giveaway tool. It is 7:52. You guys, this last couple of years has been amazing. It's fun. You followed us from teaching people the basics of fishing to chasing around our dreams of going to the Kayak Bass Fishing National Championship. And now we're just getting out and doing more stuff for more fun. We're focusing on our veterans, veteran recreational therapy. And I always say veterans, but when I say veterans, I mean veterans and homeland heroes, the people that we all care about immensely. And OEF5 says he's followed me since our Pew Pew days. Man, that's been a while since we've went out and shot some pew pews and stuff like that too for fun. But yeah, that's where I met Matt way back in the day. And I met Jeremy even farther back. But through all of you guys out here, we have met a bunch of incredible people. We get to hang out with you guys, online every weekend. And it's incredible having you guys in the chat. That's why honestly, I won't lie to you guys. I love live streams more than editing and making any video. Those are fun to do because we're sharing what we love. But the interaction with you guys just in the live streams and in the chats, I keep saying we're going to start pulling people in and do this too. But, introduce people to fishing. And if you don't know how to teach them to fish, bring them to my channel, bring them to Chad's channel, bring them over to Fluke Master, and we'll teach people to fish. There's all kinds of folks out there that we all have a common bond. We love to talk and we love to teach people how to do the stuff that we know how to do. And I really, really enjoy that with you because of this. And I I didn't even think about this till just now, but because of where we're at right now and what we're doing here, we literally had Jeremy on a live stream on Monster Bass by himself. Without fear. He had a panic attack before, but he got through it and he did it. So, if you think about it, if not for the support from you guys in this channel and slowly bringing Jeremy back around out of his shell, out of his apartment, onto the water, and even into these live streams, just being here in the chat to joining me on a live stream for the first time, even sitting in the background next to Matt at the national championship. It's made a world of difference over the time. And now look at him. He's out doing stuff and things, living life and, unafraid and getting past his own demons. And if not for the folks like you, we wouldn't be doing this. And that opportunity may have never presented itself too. So now he's living, doing his life and raising his daughter and having a great time. And I'm telling you guys, when we start working on some of the Two Brothers Outdoors stuff, where we get out and really take the puppy dogs and go set up at a campgrounds and do some stuff and things, and we're gonna have guests. Oh, we have 5. Obviously, my son, youngest, is wanting to join us in some of those adventures as well. Um, this what we've built here is, you guys always tell me, because I get some texts, I get some emails, and but the fact to know that just efforts from what we've done here have made that kind of a difference over the last several years. So before I start bawling and lose my mind, I'm going to go find some food and to sit down and chill and enjoy this live stream. And I'm going to go hop in and watch Debo and Dizzle and see what they got going on too here in a couple of minutes. So again, you guys, thank you. Thank you for being part of everything that we've done along the way over the last few years. And as long as I draw breath and still have internet and a camera, I'm going to just keep making videos. And I appreciate you guys watching every single one of them too. I don't compare my viewer stats to everybody else. The subscribers do mean something to me because, hey, you get paid on YouTube by the number of views you get. But honestly, if I can have a gold play button back here, that'd be awesome. I don't need to make money doing this. I probably spend way more money than I ever will ever make back from this, but that's okay. Because of this, I've got to meet you guys. I've got to rekindle my relationships with my brother, with Matt, with a lot of other friends and people. I have my family members, my dad, my uncles, my cousins, and my sister and my nieces. They watch this stuff too, so it's pretty awesome too. But again, thank you guys so much. 25,000 fishing fam, and we're still going strong. And we're just going to keep at it. But from the bottom of my heart, from me, from Grant, from Gunner, and Freedom Squad, thank you guys. And remember, get outside when you can and make some memories. I mean, we only get one life, y'all. Get out there and do it. Make some memories, one cast at a time.